They told us to stay silent. But silence never changed the world. I was raised where the cold winds blow, where the strong survive and the brave ones grow. Every scar on my skin tells a story. Every battle I fought became part of my glory. The road was rough, the nights were long, but deep inside I kept holding on. When the darkness whispered I should give in, that's exactly where my fight would begin. They tried to build walls around my future and convince me that my limits were already written in stone. But every obstacle they placed before me only taught me how to stand stronger on my own. I carried doubt on my shoulders, carried pain in my chest, yet somehow every difficult moment brought out the very best. I learned that fear grows loudest when you're finally close to the dream you've been chasing for years. And courage isn't living without fear, it's walking forward while facing those fears. Every rejection became fuel, every failure became wisdom, every closed door became another reason to keep moving with determination. I watched people surrender when the road became steep, but warriors are measured by comfort, they're measured by the promises they keep. So I kept climbing through the thunder, through the pressure, through the rain, knowing every step forward would eventually justify the pain. Hear the drums, hear the call, the strongest hearts survive it all. Rise against the storm, rise against the night, let the fire inside your soul become your guiding light. Stand your ground, hold the line. Valhalla waits for hearts that fight. I've seen injustice wearing crowns and pretending it was power. I've seen honest people struggle while the greedy build their towers. But history was never written by the ones who chose to hide. It was written by the fearless souls who stood together side by side. When they tell you that you're nothing, remember where you came from. Remember every mountain that you climbed and every battle that you won. Remember all the moments when you thought you couldn't take another step, yet somehow found the strength to move forward without regret. The north wind doesn't ask permission before it shakes the sea, and I won't ask permission to become the person I'm meant to be. Because every voice matters, every dream deserves a chance, and every soul deserves the freedom to rise and advance. So if the world becomes unfair, if the powerful abuse their throne, stand tall and speak the truth, even when you're standing all alone. Because courage spreads like wildfire when one brave heart decides that enough is enough, and it's finally time to rise. Hear the drums, hear the call, the strongest hearts survive it all. Rise against the storm, rise against the night, let the fire inside your soul become your guiding light. Stand your ground, hold the line. Valhalla waits for hearts that fight. The storm grows louder, but so do we. No chain can hold a soul that's free. Rise against the storm, rise against the night, let the fire inside your soul become your guiding light. Stand your ground, hold the line, raise your voice into the sky, and let the whole world hear your cry. The storm may test us, but it will never define us. They thought it was over. Yeah. I was just getting started. The ashes fell around my feet. The sky turned black, the air grew weak. They counted every loss I had and called my story finished. But deep beneath the frozen ground, a stronger fire still remained. The storm thought it could bury me. Instead, it forged my name. Funny how people celebrate your fall before they see your rise, building their opinions from assumptions and disguise. They see a single chapter and pretend they've read the book, never understanding how much strength adversity took. I walked through seasons full of doubt, through valleys full of fear, through moments when the finish line completely disappeared. Yet every setback added armor, every hardship built control, every lonely battle strengthened the foundation of my soul. I stopped chasing validation, stopped explaining every dream, because eagles don't ask permission before they learn to leave. The north wind taught me patience, the long ships taught me grit, and every storm I survived reminded me I don't quit. Hear the thunder start to roll, hear the fire take control. I'm just getting started. Watch me rise, watch me rise. I'm just getting started. See the fire in my eyes. Stand aside, make way. I'm coming stronger every day. Raise your voice, raise it high. Let the ravens cross the sky. I learned that pain can be a teacher if you're willing to listen close, and failure can become a weapon when it's used to fuel your growth. Too many people stop believing right before their breakthrough comes. Too many hearts surrender early when the battle isn't done. The warriors aren't remembered because life was easy for them. They're remembered because they kept walking when the road became condemned. I've seen injustice wear a smile, seen power hide behind lies, but truth survives longer than fear, and courage never dies. So if they got your future, let them watch and let them wait, because nothing shocks the world more than someone who outworks fate. Hear the thunder start to roll, hear the fire take control. I'm just getting started. Watch me rise, watch me rise. I'm just getting started. See the fire in my eyes. Stand aside, make way. I'm coming stronger every day. Raise your voice, raise it high. Let the ravens cross the sky. The tide is turning, the flames are burning. This is the moment I've been earning. I'm just getting started. Watch me rise, watch me rise. I'm just getting started. See the fire in my eyes. Raise your shield, raise your voice. Every battle was a choice. Stand aside, make way. I'm coming stronger every day. Valhalla hears the fearless cry. They thought it was over. They were wrong. Enough silence. Today, we fight back. For every dream they tried to steal, for every wound that never healed, for every soul forced to obey, we rise together here today. Frozen mountains, endless seas, carry echoes through the breeze, calling warriors to unite, standing tall for what is right. Yeah, no fear, no change. chains, only strength remains. Truth louder than their lies, watch a generation rise. Every voice they pushed aside now returns like a rising tide. From the valleys to the shore, we're not afraid anymore. Raise your voice, raise it loud. Stand together, stand proud. This is our cry, our battle song. We were made to carry on. Raise your fist, touch the sky. Never stop, never hide. Stand as one, hold the line. Freedom lives while hearts still fight. North wind calling through the night, guiding every righteous fight. Every step and every scar shows us who we really are. When the weak are pushed aside, we become their shield and guide. Knowing justice stands for long when united voices grow strong. Raise your voice, raise it loud. Stand together, stand proud. This is our cry, our battle song. We were made to carry on. Raise your fist, touch the sky. Never stop, never hide. Hear the people rising. Hear the future calling. Hear the people rising. This is our cry, our battle song. We were made to carry on. Raise your fist, touch the sky. Never stop, never hide. Hum na na hum na na hum na na hey hey. Hum na na hum na na hum na na hey hey. Hum na na hum na na hum na na hey hey. The fight for justice never ends. Neither do we. One more cry. One more rise. The winter came without a warning, stole the sunlight from my days. Every road turned into darkness, every dream seemed far away. I was tired of pretending, tired of carrying the weight. But somewhere deep inside my spirit, hope refused to fade. There were moments I felt broken, moments I questioned everything, wondering if all the struggle would ever mean anything. Watching others move ahead while I was fighting just to stand, trying to keep faith alive with empty pockets and shaking hands. But the storm taught me a lesson that comfort never could. It showed me strength isn't something you're given, it's something understood. It's built in lonely battles, built in sleepless nights, built when nobody believes in you. Yeah, you continue the fight. Every scar became evidence, every setback left a mark. Not to remind me of my weakness, but to prove I survived the dark. Hear the thunder in my soul, hear the drums begin to roll. I will rise one more time, one more step, one more climb. world can be unfair, the road can be steep. Sometimes your biggest victories arrive after you weep. Sometimes you lose people, sometimes you lose plans. Sometimes life forces you to rebuild with your own hands. But I've learned that every ending carries the seed of a start, and every shattered dream can become a stronger heart. The ravens still fly overhead, the north wind still blows cold. Yet every year I've lived has made my spirit bold. So if another storm arises, if another mountain stands, I face it like a warrior and trust what I have learned. Because courage isn't loud and strength isn't pride, it's getting back up every single day. Hear the thunder in my soul, hear the drums begin to roll. I will rise one more time, one more step, one more climb. Hey, never quit, hey, never hide, keep the fire alive inside. Raise your voice, raise it high, let determination touch the sky. Hey, Valhalla knows the ones who try. The storm won't hold me, the night won't break me. As long as I breathe, I believe. I will rise one more time, one more step, one more climb. Hey, never quit, hey, never hide, keep the fire alive inside. Raise your shield, raise your voice, every battle proves the choice. Valhalla knows the ones who rise. Fall if you must, but rise one more time. The storm didn't break me. It built me. No silver crown upon my head, no golden robe beneath my feet. I learned to fight for every inch. Nothing in this life came free. The cold wind carved my weary soul, the hard times shaped my name. Every loss became a lesson, every wound became a flame. I came from places where dreams were often treated like illusions, where survival was the priority and hope felt like confusion. Nobody promised victory, nobody offered a guide, just a heart full of ambition and a fire I kept inside. I've seen honest people struggle while the selfish take the prize, seen truths ignored 1,000 times while deception wears disguise. But life's not measured by the comfort that you gain along the way, it's measured by the strength you keep when everything starts to break. Every morning I kept moving even when the road was steep, because goals are never reached by people who refuse to leave their sleep. I learned discipline from hardship, patience from the rain, and courage from the moments when I had everything to lose and still remain. Hear the thunder rolling in, hear the battle deep within. I was built by the storm, forged by the rain. Every scar became a weapon, every loss became a gain. Stand and fight, hold the line. Valhalla favors hearts that never hide. People talk about success like it's luck or destiny, but they never see the sacrifice, the doubt, the uncertainty. They never see the lonely nights when quitting sounds so sweet, or the silent wars we fight just to stay on our feet. The North Sea doesn't calm itself, a sailor's filled with fear, and life won't suddenly become easy just because you're sincere. So I stopped waiting for fairness, stopped waiting for a sign, stopped expecting the world to care and started claiming what was mine. Every failure gave me wisdom, every setback gave me sight, and every time I thought I was done, I found another reason to fight. Hear the thunder rolling in, hear the battle deep within. I was built I learned to walk alone. The cold came without warning. The night refused to end. The people I believed in were not the ones who stayed. I watched promises fade away like shadows in the rain. But every broken chapter became a source of strength. I remember standing at the bottom with the whole world looking down, like somehow my struggles made me less, like I was meant to drown. People only saw the failures, never saw the fight, never saw the countless battles hidden in the middle of the night. They saw the storm around me, but not the strength within. They saw me lose a battle, never saw me rise again. I carried disappointment like armor on my chest, learning that sometimes the hardest roads reveal your very best. Not everybody who walks beside you plans to stay, and not every goodbye is meant to end your way. Some departures are lessons, some betrayals are signs, showing you exactly who deserves a place inside your life. The ravens fly, the north wind calls, the strongest hearts survive it all. I'm stronger than their doubt, stronger than their lies, stronger than the fear they try to place inside. I stand tall, I rise higher. The fire in my soul still burns like wildfire. Stop chasing approval, stop begging to be seen, stop measuring my value by somebody else's dream. Because confidence grows slowly like steel inside a flame, and every scar I carry now reminds me why I came. The world can be unfair, the road can be steep. Success is often hidden beyond the clown we keep. Every mountain taught endurance, every win it taught belief. Every wound became a teacher, every hardship brought relief. Now when the thunder rolls, I don't run from the sound, because I've survived enough storms to know I won't back down. The ravens fly, the north wind calls, the strongest hearts survive it all. I'm stronger than their doubt, stronger than their lies, stronger than the fear they try to place inside. I stand tall, I rise higher. The fire in my soul still burns like wildfire. The storm made me stronger, the pain made me wiser. I carry the lessons, but not the chains. I'm stronger than their doubt, stronger than their lies, stronger than the fear they try to place inside. Raise your shield, raise your voice. No one decides my worth, no one takes my joy. I stand tall, I rise higher. Valhalla knows the hearts that never tire. They doubted me. That was their mistake. Take the gold, take the crown, but you'll never take my spirit. scars. The world kept telling me, slow down. Tried to bury me beneath the ground, but roots grow deeper in the storm, and pressure helps the strong transform. I remember nights when failure felt heavier than stone, when every step forward felt like walking alone. No applause, no spotlight, no crowd calling my name, just a quiet voice inside saying, keep playing the game. I've been underestimated, overlooked, pushed aside, had doors slammed in my face and still refused to hide, because struggle taught me lessons comfort never could. It showed me who would stay and who never really would. Some people wear power like a mask to spread fear, trying to silence every voice they don't wanna hear. But truth is like thunder, it travels through the sky, and no war lasts forever when enough hearts rise. Every scar on my body is a chapter I survived, proof that even in the darkness I kept the dream alive. I didn't come this far just to break beneath the weight. I came this far to show the world that courage changes fate. Hear the north wind call my name. Every battle feeds the flame. I'm unconquered, still standing tall, through every rise, through every fall. I won't break, I won't run, the war inside me has already been won. They can take the treasure, they can take the throne, but they can't take the strength that I painfully grown. They can doubt my future, they can question my dreams, but they can't stop the river from reaching the sea. I watch good people suffer while the selfish climb higher, yet somehow those same hearts just built an even greater fire. Because resilience isn't born when everything goes right, it's forged in disappointment and sacrifice and fight. The ravens circle overhead, the launches face the wave, and every generation needs the courage of the brave. So when the storm arrives again, I won't ask why me. I'll tighten my grip, raise my shield, and become what I'm meant to be. Hear the north wind call my name. Every battle feeds the flame. I'm unconquered, still standing tall, through every rise, through every fall. I won't break, I won't run, the war inside me has already been won. The fire keeps burning, the sky keeps turning, my spirit remains untamed and free. I'm unconquered, still standing tall, through every rise, through every fall. Raise your shield, raise your voice, no storm on earth can silence this choice. I won't break, I won't run, the war inside me has already been won. Not every battle is won by force. Some are won by refusing to quit. Take the gold, take the crown, but you'll never take my spirit. The wind was cold, the road was low. I learned to stand when hope was gone. Every dream was tested hard, every victory left its scars. The world kept telling me, slow down, tried to bury me beneath the ground, but roots grow deeper in the storm, and pressure helps the strong transform. I remember nights when failure felt heavier than stone, when every step forward felt like walking alone. No applause, no spotlight, no crowd calling my name, just a quiet voice inside saying, keep playing the game. I've been underestimated, overlooked, pushed aside, had doors slammed in my face and still refused to hide, because struggle taught me lessons comfort never could. It showed me who would stay and who never really would. Some people wear power like a mask to spread fear, trying to silence every voice they don't want to hear. But truth is like thunder, it travels through the sky, and no war lasts forever when enough hearts rise. Every scar on my body is a chapter I survived, proof that even in the darkness I kept the dream alive. I didn't come this far just to break beneath the weight. I came this far to show the world that courage changes fate. Hear the north wind call my name. Every battle feeds the flame. I'm unconquered, still standing tall, through every rise, through every fall. I won't break, I won't run, the war inside me has already been won. They can take the treasure, they can take the throne, but they can't take the strength that I painfully grown. They can doubt my future, they can question my dreams, but they can't stop the river from reaching the sea. I watch good people suffer while the selfish climb higher, yet somehow those same hearts just built an even greater fire. Because resilience isn't born when everything goes right, it's forged in disappointment and sacrifice and fight. The ravens circle overhead, the launches face the wave, and every generation needs the courage of the brave. So when the storm arrives again, I won't ask why me. I'll tighten my grip, raise my shield, and become what I'm meant to be. Hear the north wind call my name. Every battle feeds the flame. I'm unconquered, still standing tall, through every rise, through every fall. I won't break, I won't run, the war inside me has already been won. The fire keeps burning, the sky keeps turning, my spirit remains untamed and free. I'm unconquered, still standing tall, through every rise, through every fall. Raise your shield, raise your voice, no storm on earth can silence this choice. I won't break, I won't run, the war inside me has already been won. Not every battle is won by force. Some are won by refusing to quit. They chained my hands. Not my spirit. Cold steel, cold nights, heavy shadows, fading lights. They try to tell me who to be, try to steal my destiny, but the ocean never kneels and the mountain never bends. So why should I surrender now when the battle never ends? I've been trapped inside expectations built by people full of fear, people drawing lines around my future saying stop right here. They wanted obedience, they wanted control, but they underestimated the fire inside my soul. I watched dreams dreams get buried under pressure and doubt. Watch talented hearts go silent before they figure themselves out. That's why I refuse to shrink to fit somebody else's mold, because every great story starts when someone dares be bold. The ravens flying overhead don't ask permission from the sky, and neither will I apologize for learning how to fly. Every chain they try to place on me only strengthen my resolve, because struggle doesn't stop a warrior, it helps her evolve. Hear the thunder, hear the call, no chain can hold us all. Unchained, unbroken, still standing through the storm. Unchained, unspoken, no longer forced to conform. Break your shield, raise your voice. Freedom lives inside the choice. The strongest prisons aren't always made of iron and stone. Sometimes they're made of fear and believing you're alone. Sometimes they're built from failure, from rejection, from pain, from hearing you can't do it again and again. But every time I got back up, I shattered one more wall. Every time I faced the darkness, I stood a little taller. The north wind taught me movement, the sea taught me flow, the storm taught me resilience, the fire taught me growth. Now I carry every lesson like a banner in the sky, a reminder that true freedom lies inside the will to try. No king decides my future, no tyrant knows my name. The only voice that writes my story is the fire inside the flame. Hear the thunder, hear the call, no chain can hold us all. Unchained, unbroken, still standing through the storm. Unchained, unspoken, no longer forced to conform. Hey, raise your shield, hey, raise your voice. Freedom lives inside the choice. Oh, the chains are falling. Oh, the drums are calling. Oh, the tide is turning tonight. Unchained, unbroken, still standing through the storm. Unchained, unspoken, no longer forced to conform. Hey, raise your shield, hey, raise your voice. Freedom lives inside the choice. Hey, stand your ground, hold the line. Valhalla favors hearts that never hide. They chained my hands, but never my spirit. I wasn't born fearless. I was forged. No warrior enters this world already carrying a shield. No heart begins unbreakable, no fate arise revealed. The storms arrived before I was ready, the waves were higher than I knew. But every trial left a mark, and every mark helped me break through. People see the strength today, but they don't know the cost. They don't see the years I spent feeling broken, feeling lost. They don't see the mornings when I doubted every dream, or the nights I stayed awake wondering what it all could mean. They only see the confidence, the fire in my eyes, but confidence was built from failure, not from easy victories. Every rejection taught persistence, every setback taught control, every disappointment hammered steel into my soul. The forge was hot, the pressure real, but that's exactly how a warrior learns to heal. Not by avoiding hardship, not by escaping pain, but by walking through the storm again and again. wind shaped the coastline, one wave at a time. And greatness isn't built in moments, it's built through time. Through showing up when you're exhausted, through discipline and pain, through continuing the journey when there's nothing left to gain. I've seen people chase shortcuts, looking for an easier road, but mountains don't move for wishful hearts, and oceans don't carry weak resolve. The strongest roots grow deepest when storms attack the tree, and the strongest souls are forged through adversity. So when another challenge comes, I won't run away, because every battle survived prepared me for today. I don't fear the fire anymore, I know what it creates. Hear the anvils, hear the flame, strength is never born the same. Forged, not born, built through fire. Every fall took me higher. Stand strong, hold fast, the strongest steel is built to last. Raise your voice, raise it high, raise it high. Let the ravens cross the sky. The hammer falls, the fire calls, the steel remains after it. Not born, built the fire. Every fall took me higher. Raise your shield, raise your voice. Every scar became a choice. Stand strong, hey, hold fast. Valhalla knows the ones who last. I wasn't born strong, I became strong.
Look above. Look above! Above the cliffs where the seabirds glide, a young dreamer stood at the mountainside, watching clouds race over the northern sky, wondering what existed beyond his eyes. The elder spoke of storms and fate, of doors that open for those who wait, but he believed the horizon grew for the ones determined to break through.
Every sunrise painted the peaks with gold. Every sunset whispered stories untold. And somewhere beyond the endless blue, he felt a calling pulling him through.
Not toward riches and not toward fame, but toward a life impossible to tame. A path unmarked by map or sign, waiting beyond the edge of time.
Lift your gaze,
Break the chain,
trust the wind.
rise again.
Higher than the mountains, higher than the fear. Beyond every limit that once held you here. Run with the wind, let your spirit take flight. Nothing can stop you when your eyes find the light.
One day he left with the northern breeze, crossing forests and frozen seas, learning that freedom demands its cost, and every great journey comes with loss. He climbed steep ridges wrapped in snow, reached places few would ever know. Each summit showed another view, another reason to keep pushing through. The eagle soared above his trail, unaffected by the storm or hail, teaching lessons without a sound, about rising instead of staying bound. The sky became his oldest friend, a reminder that growth never ends, and every challenge standing tall was another mountain meant to fall.
Sky ahead,
Fear behind,
open heart.
open mind.
Higher than the mountains, higher than the fear. Beyond every limit that once held you here. Run with the wind, let your spirit take flight. Nothing can stop you when your eyes find the light.
understood the quest. It wasn't the peak he came to find, but the strength discovered inside his mind. The road was never about the view, it was about becoming someone new, someone willing to take the climb, even when the path was steep with time. The northern wind still called his name, but now their message wasn't the same. They no longer asked him where to go, only reminded him how much he'd grown. And as the sun sank into the west, he carried peace within his chest, knowing every step it played its role in forging the sky within his soul. Rise up! Rise up!
Hey,
To the sky!
to the sky,
To the height!
to the heart.
Spread your wings! Take the flight!
Leave the ground behind and let the storm become your power. Turn the doubt into momentum, turn the pressure into fire. When the world says stay below, be the one who climbs above, because the sky belongs forever to the hearts that never stop. Fly beyond the clouds of yesterday, beyond the weight you knew. Every horizon gets wider when you're brave enough to move. Let the north wind carry your name across the endless blue, and become the kind of legend only dreamers can become.
The mountain was never the limit. The sky wasn't either. Keep rising.
Everything fell apart, so I built it again. The walls came down without a sound. The dreams I knew were scattered now. The road ahead was cold and dark, but somehow hope survived the fall. The fire faded to a spark. The sky was covered up by stars, and in the silence of defeat, I found the strength to start again. I remember standing in the wreckage of the life I used to know, looking at the broken pieces, wondering where I should go. Everything I spent years building seemed to vanish in a day, and for a moment I believed there was no other way. But storms don't ask permission before they change the sea, and hardship doesn't care about what we hoped life would be. So I stopped mourning what was gone and started working with what remained, because the future isn't built by grief, it's built by those who rise again. Every shattered expectation became material for growth. Every painful lesson added depth to what I know. I learned that losing something valuable doesn't mean your story ends. Sometimes destruction is the doorway to becoming stronger than you've been. Hear the hammer, hear the flame, building something new again. From the ruins I will rise, stronger than before. From the ashes to the sky, I am more. Build a den, stand tall. The strongest heart survive it all. Raise your voice, raise it high. Let the ravens cross the sky. Yeah, the old me wanted certainty, wanted roads already paved, but the warrior inside me learned to navigate the waves. I've seen castles disappear, seen fortunes turn to dust, seen people lose everything except their courage and their trust, and that's enough, because determination weighs more than gold or stone, and a strong spirit can rebuild what once seemed gone. The north wind still blows cold, the sea still tests the brave, yet every generation rises from the challenges they face. So if your world is falling down, if your plans are torn apart, remember some of the greatest victories began with a broken heart. Hear the hammer, hear the flame, build block the road, but you can't stop the tide. Built walls across my path, tried to bury dreams in stone. Said the odds were far too high, said I'd never make it home. But the ocean never asks for permission from the shore, and the fire inside my chest only burns a little more. Yeah, I learned early that the world won't always play fair. Some are born with open gates while others fight for air. Some inherit opportunity, some inherit struggle. Some are forced to build a future through relentless daily hustle. I've been counted out before, I've been told to know my place. Been underestimated by people who never ran this race. But every time they close the door, I found another way around. Because determination grows louder when nobody hears a sound. I stopped looking for approval, stopped chasing their applause. Because self-respect means standing tall, even when you're bruised and lost. The strong are the people who've never tasted defeat. The strong are those who keep advancing on exhausted, wounded feet. Cut the sea. Hear the call of destiny. I'm an unstoppable tide. I won't turn back, I won't hide. Stand your ground, hear the sound of a warrior soul alive. Raise your voice, raise it high. Let the ravens cross the sky. Valhalla waits for hearts that try. Power used like chains, seen truth pushed aside, seen honest voices disappear while corruption learned to habit. Silence never changed a thing in fear, never won a war, so I became the storm myself and started pushing harder than before. The north wind taught me patience, the waves taught me resilience, the mountains taught me endurance, and the battles taught me brilliance. Every scar became a reminder that survival isn't enough. We weren't born merely to endure, we were born to become tough. To become the voice that rises when injustice fills the air, to become the shield protecting those who think nobody cares. Because courage is contagious and hope can spread like fire. One brave heart can inspire thousands to rise even higher. Hear the long ships cut the sea. Hear the call of destiny. I'm an unstoppable tide. I won't turn back, I won't hide. Stand your ground, hear the sound of a warrior soul alive. Raise your voice, raise it high. Let the ravens cross the sky. Valhalla waits for hearts that try. The waves keep coming. The drums keep pounding. No chain can hold a rising tide. I'm an unstoppable tide. I won't turn back, I won't hide. Raise your shield, raise your voice. Every battle was a choice. Stand your ground. Hold the line. Valhalla waits for hearts that rise. You can block the road, but you can't stop the tide. They tried to silence us. Now hear us Born beneath the frozen sky, raised we're only strong strong survive. Every scar became my shield. Never taught to run and hide. Chains were forged around our dreams. Fear was so like royalty, but I was never made to kneel. I was born to break free. Yeah. Cold winds, hard roads, heavy weight, strong soul. They push, we rise. Truth burning in our eyes. Every setback fuels the flame. Every loss rewrites the game. No tyrant owns my destiny. No ruler steals my liberty. Hear the drums, hear the call. We stand together, we won't fall. Raise your shield, raise it high. Let the ravens fill the sky. Fight for truth, fight for right. Be the fire in the night. Never kneel, never break. Valhalla knows the path we take. Valhalla knows the path we take. They built walls, we built strength. They spread fear, we gain faith. Every voice they try to chain comes back louder once again. North blood running through our veins. We survive the storm and rain. Hear the drums, hear the call. We stand together, we won't fall. Raise your shield, raise it high. Let the ravens fill the sky. Fight for truth, fight for right. Be the fire in the night. Never kneel, never break. Valhalla knows the path we take. The storm won't hold us. The dark won't hold us. We were born to rise. Raise your shield, raise it high. Let the ravens fill the sky. Fight for truth, fight for right. Be the fire in the night. The battle continues, and so do we.